In 2026, safety has become a luxury. Some countries let you walk home at 2 a.m. without fear, send kids to school without anxiety, and travel solo with almost zero stress.
In this video, we're counting down the top 10 safest countries in the world in 2026 based on global safety indices, peace rankings, and travel safety data. We'll see how safe they really are, what everyday life feels like, and whether you might actually want to move or travel there. Stay till the end, because the #1 country might not shock you, but the reasons why will.
Before we jump into the list, here's how this ranking is built. We're combining global safety and peace indexes, travel safety reports for 2026, and measures of healthcare, infrastructure, and stability. This is a composite, simplified ranking. Different reports may shuffle the order a bit, but you'll see the same countries appearing at the top again and again.
Number 10 is Canada. Canada scores very well on low violent crime in most regions, political stability, and strong healthcare and infrastructure. Cities like Toronto and Vancouver are diverse, walkable, and generally safe. Of course, there are higher risk areas like any big country, but for most residents and visitors, day-to-day life feels secure.
At number 9, we have Luxembourg, tiny but very wealthy. With a small population and high income levels, Luxembourg combines very low crime, strong rule of law, and high social stability. It's not the cheapest place to live, but if you work in finance or EU institutions, you get a quiet, orderly lifestyle where safety is rarely a concern.
Number 8 is Japan, famous worldwide for its safety. Violent crime is extremely low. It's common to see people leave bags briefly unattended in cafes, and children often commute to school alone, even in huge cities like Tokyo. Public transport is safe and clean, and Japan has some of the world's best disaster preparedness systems.
At number 7, we have New Zealand. It scores highly on peace, low conflict, relatively low crime, and strong institutions. Life here is slower and more relaxed. People feel safe in public spaces, and outdoor activities like hiking, surfing, and camping are part of everyday life.
Number 6 is Singapore. It's one of the safest urban environments in the world. Street crime is very low, public transport is safe and punctual, and public spaces are famously clean and orderly. Strict laws and enforcement help keep that reputation, and solo travelers often rank Singapore as one of the easiest places to visit without worrying about safety.
In 5th place is Denmark. Denmark does well on low crime, high social trust, and robust welfare and healthcare. Cities like Copenhagen are built for bikes and pedestrians, which naturally makes streets safer. High social equality also links to lower crime and better safety outcomes.
Number 4 is Finland, often ranking among the happiest and most peaceful countries. It has very low levels of violent crime, strong public services, and high trust in police and institutions. You'll often hear stories of parents feeling comfortable letting kids walk to school or play outside on their own in Finnish cities. At number 3, we have Norway. Norway combines high income levels, strong welfare systems, and very low crime. Even in Oslo, serious crime is rare compared to many other countries. The country also invests heavily in infrastructure, emergency services, and road safety, all of which add to the overall sense of security.
Runner-up at number 2 is Switzerland. Switzerland scores extremely well on personal safety, political stability, and healthcare. Public transport is reliable and safe, cities are clean, and daily life feels structured and predictable. Whether you're walking around Zurich at night or hiking alone in the Alps, Switzerland is considered one of the safest environments in the world. And at number 1, the safest country in the world in 2026, Iceland. Iceland consistently tops global peace and safety rankings. Crime is extremely low. Serious incidents are almost unheard of. With a small population and strong social cohesion, everyday life feels relaxed and secure. For many visitors, the most dangerous thing in Iceland is the weather, or standing too close to a cliff for that perfect photo. If you want to walk around at night and feel safe almost everywhere, Iceland is as good as it gets in 2026.
A few countries that nearly made this top 10 include Austria, Ireland, and Portugal, all scoring high on peace, safety, and overall quality of life. Depending on whether you care more about cost of living, weather, or language, they might be in your personal top 10.
So that's the top 10 safest countries in 2026, from Canada and Japan up to Switzerland and Iceland.
No country is perfectly safe, and safety can vary a lot between cities and neighborhoods. But if you're thinking about travel, study, remote work, or even moving abroad, this list is a strong starting point. Now, I want to hear from you. Which country on this list would you move to? And which country do you think is underrated for safety? Drop your answers in the comments. If you enjoyed this data-driven breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'm making more videos on salaries, taxes, cost of living, and global rankings every week. Thanks for watching, and stay safe wherever you are in the world.